Hello, everyone. My name is Muhammad Abdurrahman. Hello, Professor. On behalf of my group, I welcome everyone to our presentation on organizational culture comparison, where we are comparing Apple and Microsoft. So, here comes our introduction. Organizational culture is often described as the invisible glue that holds a company together. It affects not only how employees work, but also how organizations respond to challenges, innovate, and succeed in global markets. Apple and Microsoft, two of the most influential companies in technology, are excellent examples of how culture can differ dramatically even within the same industry. Today, we will examine how Apple and Microsoft compare in five key areas: workplace environment, formality, staff organization, power distribution, values, and teamwork. Our goal is not to judge which culture is better, but to highlight how cultural design aligns with business strategy and outcomes. As we go through, think about which type of culture would motivate you more as a future professional. Now, I would like my friend Venkat to continue from the next slide.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. This is Venkat Sairam Sanam. So I'm going to explain about. Can you just move the second slide, Rian? So I'm going to explain about the overview of the organization culture. So, so organizational culture can be defined as a system of shared values. Uh, can you just go with the yeah? Ca- so values and beliefs and practices that shape how people behave in an organization. It includes visible aspects such as office layout and leadership style, and as well as invisible aspect like trust, secrecy, and openness. So why it is important? So mostly studies show that companies with strong culture outperform competitors in employee retention, innovation, and financial performance. For instance, companies like Apple use culture to create iconic products, while Microsoft leverages culture to scale global collaboration. So, in this presentation, we will compare how each company culture reflects in vision. So, Apple striving for product perfection and design leadership, while Microsoft strives for inclusivity, accessibility, and digital transformation. Can you move to the next slide? I'm going to discuss about the Apple workplace environment. So Apple workplace environment mirrors its brand identity, sleek, minimalist, and highly structured. It's Apple Spark, headquarters in Cupertino. It's not just an office, but as a symbol of innovation and secrecy. The architecture reflects the idea of futuristic design and perfection. So emphasizing a controlled environment where creativity happens within tightly managed boundaries. So employees operate in space designed for focus where distractions were minimized, recreational amenities exist, but they are secondary compared to the drive for innovation. So this signals Apple's belief that excellence is achieved through discipline, precision, and intense focus. A real example is the product development of the iPhones. So secrecy was maintained even within teams, ensuring minimal leaks and allowing Apple to surprise the market. So this controlled environment is a direct product of its culture. So the next part will be discussed by my colleague.
As you can see in this picture, Microsoft's workspace is very different. At the Redmond campus, open spaces, natural light, and green areas help teamwork and creativity. The company also values flexible work, mixing off and remote, so employees can balance personal and professional life. Tools like Microsoft Teams and Office 365 are not only products, but also the base of how people work together inside the company. Microsoft invests a lot in wellness areas, fun activities, and projects focused on inclusion. This shows the company's cultural value of empowerment. Employees are invited to be themselves at work, creating trust and openness. A good example is Microsoft works on accessibility in product design, like the adaptive controller for gaming, which shows its inclusive culture. In the next slide, we can see formality of workplaces. At Apple, the workplace is formal and organized, as you can see in the upper pictures. Processes are clear and secrecy is part of every step. Employees know exactly their responsibilities and information is shared only when need to be protect new ideas. So formality shows Apple's cultures of precision and product excellence. Microsoft's culture is more informal and flexible. Employees are encouraged to share opinions freely and adjust their work style to their own needs. The hybrid model supports inclusivity by giving employees freedom to choose when and how to work. And the main point is that Apple's formality supports secrecy-based innovation, while Microsoft's informality supports collaboration-based innovation. Both work well in their own way. Now, my mate Priyanshi will continue.
I think your voice is not audible.
Sorry. So I want to talk about staff organizations. Apple operates with the top-down organizational model. Leadership sets a strong vision and specialized team except with the limited cross communication. This ensures focused on prevents directions but also reduce the transparency between divisions. These structures has enabled Apple to perfect iconic products like the MacBook and iPhone. Microsoft, in contrast, uses cross-functional teams. Employees work across departments and projects, collaborating freely. This model allows knowledge sharing, enhance problem solving, and reduce bottlenecks. It is particularly effective for software development, where diverse skills are needed for product launches like Office 365 and Azure core services. The comparison shows how Apple prioritizes control and consistency, while Microsoft prioritizes flexibility and shared innovation. Then status and power differentials. At Apple, hierarchy is visible and powers is contracted at the executive level. Decision making is centralized and employees rely heavily on top leaders to set direction. The self what can I self driven model function power differentials
I think
ensuring
Rian
only
move to the
selected
next slide. Yeah.
leadership production strategies. Microsoft follows the relatively religious approaches where leadership is the more approachable and communication follows more openly. Employees can engage with the leadership through initiatives like open question A and season. This transparency reduces barriers and builds the trust. These differences demonstrate how Apple's culture secures control through hierarchy, while Microsoft culture builds trust through accessibility. So next part, my colleagues gonna be explaining.
My part is like values in the organizations. Apple core values include innovations, designs excellence, product perfection, and secrecy. The customer experience is elevated by ensuring every detail of product meets the highest standards. Apple value system prioritizes aesthetics, quality, and disruptive innovation. Microsoft values emphasizes inclusivity, collaboration, digital transformation, and sustainability. It focuses on empowerment both of employers and customers. Microsoft's strong commitment to accessibility ensures its technology reaches diverse users worldwide. The contrast illustrate two approaches. Apple builds identify and exclusivity and perfection, while Microsoft builds its identify on exclusivity and empowerment. Next slide, please. Teamwork and collaboration. Apple teamwork model thrives on small, tightly knit groups working in secrecy. Team focus deeply on product excellence, but inter-team collaboration is limited. These systems has produced revolutionary products but can restrict broader idea sharing. Microsoft encouraged broad collaboration through shared digital tools and hybrid practice. Employees work across functions, share knowledge, and leverage technology like Teams and connect globally. This model enhances innovation through opens. This contrast shows the Apple's strength lies in focused innovation, while Microsoft's strength lies in collective creativity. The next will be continued by Altafur Rahman.
Yeah,
Hi, my name is Mohammad Ansar Altaf. Can you all hear me?
yes.
All right, so I'll take you through the conclusion of the entire research. In conclusion, both Apple and Microsoft demonstrate how culture shapes organizational success. Apple reflects precision, secrecy, and innovation driven focus. Microsoft reflects openness, inclusivity, and collaboration driven growth. Neither culture is universally superior. Apple's model is ideal for industries where breakthrough innovation requires secrecy and control, whereas Microsoft's model is ideal where inclusivity, flexibility, and global collaboration drive through drive growth. The lesson is that organized culture must align with strategic goals. Apple and Microsoft succeed because their cultural models complement their visions. Next slide, please. References. These sources provided critical insights into organizational structure, leadership styles, and workplace culture across Apple and Microsoft. Academic and case based research strengthened our analysis, ensuring the comparison was evidence based rather than purely observational. Thank you.
All right. So I appreciate your time for making this happen, and thanks to everyone. Thanks all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, thank you,
Professor.
thank you.